back to regular.
Yep, you know me, girl. You know me.
Okay, I just want to thank everybody who is here tonight from the bottom of my heart.
Are you accepting already?
Are we starting?
Sorry, what?
Are you accepting already?
No, I'm trying to introduce you and welcome everybody. So I just want to thank everybody for being here tonight. It does mean the world to us. We were really disappointed that we couldn't do this in person. That was our original plan, but friggin' COVID, as I call it, that's all one word now, friggin' COVID, all one word, prohibited us from doing that. So we figured this would be the next best thing. So we just appreciate all your patience while we had just a couple little minor technical glitches that were easily fixed because Hallie and Greg are so awesome at this. So just thank you all. Thanks to all of the vendors. Thanks to all of the nominees, all the authors who did workshops, all the authors who attended the workshops. Just thanks to everyone. We couldn't have done it without any of you. So I'm going to introduce TJ McKay now. She is the founder and editor of Indie Tale Magazine. And if you don't know what that is, if you're new to the conference or whatever, when this is over, don't do it right now, but go to indietale.com and check it out because that is one of the very few places where you can actually go and get an honest review of your book. Nobody is going to blow sunshine up your skirt to make you happy, and that is probably the one thing I love about them most. They're never hurtful, they're never mean, they're always honest, and I love that about the reviewers at Indie Tale Magazine. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce TJ. TJ McKay is the founder and publisher of Indie Tale Magazine, the publishing industry's most trusted publication for independent and small published authors and readers. With top-level interviews, cutting-edge information, and educational articles, along with professional book reviews, Indie Tale brings the very best in publishing to anyone who loves to read. With worldwide distribution, Indie Tale's premier status was built on the high quality and professional yet personal interest Ms. McKay is known and famous for. And anybody who knows TJ, they immediately fall in love with her because she has a very bubbly, outgoing personality. And without further ado, I'm going to turn the floor over to TJ.
I'm walking up the aisle now. You're watching me walk up the aisle. Here we go. I'm on the stage now. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, especially Susan, for the lovely intro. I didn't know anybody was going to introduce me, so I am very honored to be a part of this and to have Susan introduce me, because here in a few minutes I'm going to introduce her back. So there you go. I am really excited though. I have been nervous all day. I'm always nervous because the Rone Awards every year is the biggest day of the year for everybody at Indie Tale Magazine. It culminates thousands, and I'm not saying hundreds and hundreds, I'm literally saying thousands of hours of work for all of our staff at Indie Tale Magazine. I can't even say the amount of work that goes into this, but every single hour that we put into it is because we truly and deeply love you authors. We want you to do well, and we want to really highlight you amazing people and the books that shine. And so it's well worth it. We love you so very much. We put in all those hours. But this night is the night that we get to literally celebrate all of those thousands of hours and really let you shine, every single one of you shine. I want to explain just a little bit and give a few shout outs. I think Susan shouted out Hallie and Greg Bridgman. Oh my goodness. They have been so wonderful. They really have been so wonderful to help us. I am so technically challenged, and Susan claims to be, but she's done a fabulous job. Mm-hmm. And so we could not have done this without Hallie and Greg. Seriously, it would have been a mess. And so I really appreciate them also. I also appreciate very much, okay, I have to tell you, a couple of years ago, we were looking for InD'Scribe was looking for a new venue to hold our conference at. I think most of you that know us know that. We had held the conference, we'd had it for 5 years in LA, but LA had gotten to the point that it was getting so expensive and it was just really hard for people to have to fly in and pay all the costs that are in California right now. And wonderful Susan came to me and said, why don't you move InD'Scribe to my neck of the woods? Let's go, the middle of the country. I just started a brand new little conference that I started this year. It was her first year. It was called Write Like a Pro. She says, come and we'll join them together and we can make the most amazing conference together. And, you know, I'd love to say the rest is history. It was, and it was just fabulous. I dearly love Susan. We had it all planned out. We had it going just the way she, you know, I was going to do the evening events and the Rone Awards, and she was going to be over the classes and the workshop schedule. And oh, it was awesome. And then, like she said, what did you call it? Freaking, I don't know, COVID hit, and then everything got put on the burners, and we were just going, okay, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And then we wanted so much to see all of you and to give all of you hugs and to interact and to hang out together. And so we held on to the very last minute to the point we knew there was just no way. And that was about the end of July, when we finally gave up the ghost and said, you know what, there's no way we're going to be able to do it. It's going to have to go virtual. So that left us with 2 months, folks, to completely overhaul the entire conference and make it into a virtual event. And I have to say, remember what my job was? My job was the roads and the night events. So guess who got the butt end of this, all the work? That was Susan. Because she was over all of the workshops. That was her job here. And Susan, I stand amazed. And I stand in awe of the job you have done in making this a virtual event, all of these workshops. It's worked out beautifully. It's run with almost out a hitch, and that's because you're back there going nuts behind the scenes and getting no sleep. So I especially want to thank my wonderful partner and host for the conference and here at the Rone Awards when you're all here, to give a really special shout out to Susan for all of the hard work that she's done making this a fabulous virtual event.
Thank you.
So I have one more thing before we get going. We came up with this because I'm going to turn the time over to somebody I love dearly, who's going to explain all of the Rone Awards. But I'm going to put a little thing in here because we have the cover awards also. And I know every single one of us love gorgeous covers, and every single cover that you're going to see tonight is freaking gorgeous. But we all have our own taste in what we think is a fabulous cover. And so I know there's going to be 1 or 2 at least that you're going to be looking at all these covers. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite. That's the most incredible cover. And then it's not going to win. There's going to be another one that wins. And you're going to go, okay, wait a minute. I like that one better. Or I like that one better. Let me explain just a little bit about the covers so that you can understand and you will be able to go, oh, okay, I get it. The cover design category is a little different, a lot different than the book category, in that it has to be judged completely different than books. So we put together 5 of the top graphic designers in the industry. None of them have any skin in the game tonight. They don't have anything. We made sure that it wasn't somebody that had covers up this year. And they get a sheet of paper, a judging sheet, just like the books do, but this is strictly for covers. And they have to look at the covers from a very, very professional standpoint. Not just, oh my gosh, the graphics are beautiful on that. It has to be, they have to look at the theme. When they look at the cover, can they tell easily what genre that book is in? What is that book about just by the cover? They have to look at the color. Do the colors on the cover promote whatever that theme is or whatever the title is? So how well are the colors blended to the theme? Then they have to judge on the creativity. Is it creative? Is it not just something that they see every single time? And they have to judge on the text. This is an interesting one that I hadn't thought of. But if you've got a title, can you read it easily? Does the text go along with the theme? Can you read the text easily against the graphics? Those are all things that go into a great cover that when we just look at a cover we don't really think anything about. And then does it all balance out? Does the whole thing balance so that it's easy to read? You look at the cover, it's a beautiful graphic, you know who the author is, you know what the title is very easily at first glance. That's why sometimes you're going to look at the cover and go, oh, I like that other one a lot better. But when you look at it and you pick it apart in all of the elements that graphic design is, you'll understand a little bit tonight why different covers win over other covers. Anyway, I just wanted to explain that to everybody so you're a little bit more educated in what goes into the covers as well as the books. So let's get going. First of all, I want to introduce to you one of the most amazing people you will ever meet if you ever have the opportunity and pleasure of meeting. She is the review coordinator and my personal brain assistant at InD'Scribe magazine. She has also, up until this last year, been the Rone Award coordinator. But she had such a huge job, she had to pass one of them off. And so, but our regular Rone Award coordinator this year had a sister who had a wedding tonight and couldn't be here. So, once again, like I say, the brains of the business here at InD'Scribe magazine is taking over. And I would like to introduce to you the most wonderful person in the world, Tanya Smalley.
Love you, Tanya.
That's not it, babes. That's not it, Greg. Greg, that's not it. Okay, Tanya. It's Tanya.
Everybody close your eyes until we get it fixed.
It's Tanya.
Tanya's turn.
There we go.
Hey, Tanya.
Thank you, TJ, and you do know you're full of poo.
I see.
Oh,
I am not the brains behind all the work. No, I'm not. But good evening, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, time. I won't say year because, well, I hope you're having a wonderful year, but we all know how that's been going. But hopefully you've been staying healthy, and I always say sane because I'm not sure I have been, but hey. So my job tonight is to explain how the Rones work in particular. So I'm just going to go through our step-by-step process. Hopefully it won't take me but a few minutes. So the very first thing you have to do is submit your book. It's very easy. You go to our website, submit your book. I send it out to a reviewer to be reviewed. Usually takes about 3 issues. And once that's reviewed, if you have garnered a 4.5 or a 5-star review, and your book was published and submitted within the qualifying year, and what that means is, so for like the 2020 awards, your book had to have been published in 2019 and submitted in 2019 in order to qualify. So that's the very first step. The second step is once we get all the nominees for the year, they have to go through a public vote. And what we do is we usually have 3 genres that are voted per week. So the voting lasts for about 6 weeks. Once that happens, we go through and find out who garnered the most votes. And the numbers, as far as nominees go, are based on the number of nominees. Finalists. The number of finalists are based on the number of nominees. So for example, this year we had an anthology, we had 8 nominees, so there were 4 finalists. And take Historical Regency, for example, was one of the largest. We had 19 nominees and 7 finalists. So just so you know, it's all based on a numbers scheme. After that, after 6 weeks of voting has been completed, we take the finalists, they are sent to industry judges. We normally have anywhere from 80 to 85 judges who judge all the books. That does take a lot of work to find people, so we're always looking for judges every year, so keep that in mind. The judges, when they read a book, they're given a score sheet, and there are 7 categories that they have to judge each book on. That is plot and conflict, characterization, creativity, technical writing, arc and pacing, conclusion, and an overall score. Now, an overall score is basically what you would rate a book like on Goodreads. It's not a total of each score. It's an overall of what you would rate a book. So that's how our judging goes. Once we have all the score sheets in from the judges, they are sent to an accountant to tally them all up, and we get the winners from there. Of course, it goes from 1 winner and 1 runner-up to 1 winner and 2 first and second runner-up. Just again, it's a numbers game, and depending on how many books are in each genre. And then, of course, after that's all taken care of, you get to sit here at the Rones and see who the runner-ups and the winners are. And it's a fairly simple process, but it is very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Involved.
Thank you. It's very involved, a lot of information. So it's not just something we take lightly. It's something all of us at InDetail put a lot of work into, and we put our heart and soul into it. So because we want to honor you, we want readers to love all the books that they get to see that we review in our magazine. So that's all I have to say about that. I want to congratulate all the nominees, the runner-ups, the winners, the finalists, because that's not an easy thing to accomplish. So congratulations to all of you. And now I would like to announce or introduce our staff to everyone. Oh man, if this doesn't make me cry. Our staff is some of the most amazing people you will ever see, ever meet, and ever work with in your life. So please enjoy, and here's our staff.
It's so perfect.
One thing I forgot to mention right before I introduce, and I know you guys are getting bored, but and I'll introduce it, but I think you need to see the runner-ups. Everybody that gets a runner-up gets this beautiful, beautiful certificate. We will email you this. You can make it into however you want and put it on your wall. It is a very wonderful, cool certificate to hang on your wall. It was made by Evernight Designs. Elle at Evernight Designs, who was very, very wonderful and sweet to make up every single one of the runner-ups. If you are a winner, this little puppy, anybody that's won this, you know it's heavy. And you guys, don't you dare don't start scrolling in, because this is a sample. It doesn't have any of your names on it. This is intentionally a sample so that you don't know. But it is a crystal. It's actually a crystal. And it's really heavy. It's a beautiful award. There you go, Susan's going.
Somebody with this. This is the weapon. It's that heavy.
It is that heavy.
To grab mine.
They're not little cheapo things. They're a beautiful, beautiful award that's been etched with the name of the book and the whole award on it. So that's what the winners will get. But I also need to say, between the finalist and the winner, when you're looking at these finalists and the winners, there were multiple genres where the difference between the winner and a runner-up, or a runner-up and just the finalists, was less than 25/100ths of a point.
Wow, that's crazy.
And oh my gosh, I can't tell you how hard it is to look at those and go, oh. The finalist is 25/100ths below the runner-up. So you have to, every single one of you, if you are a finalist here tonight, please know that you are part of a very prestigious few. Out of all indie and small publishing, you are part of 4, 5, 6, or 7 of the best books in that industry. So whether you take home the certificate or whether you take home the award, you guys are all amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Exactly.
So we will get on with the first batch of awards. And to do the first batch, I would once again like to introduce one of my dear friends and a person that I admire most in the world, Miss Susan Tisdale.
Oh, me? I thought you were going to say Catherine. Okay.
Okay, yeah, but you're just the first in the thing.
I'll tell you
Catherine's my favorite too, but she's later on.
I will tell you all, I have lost more Rones than I have won. Okay. So, yeah.
You are not the Susan Lucci though, so there you go.
No, I'm not Susan Lucci. Well, I wish I looked like her. Gosh, kidding. Okay, so are we ready? Okay. The finalists for Contemporary Suite are Ponytails and Promises by Annette Bauer. The Billionaire's Alternate Marriage by Tammy Deeren. Catching Waves by Kimberly Cray. Missing Pieces by Susan Clayton Goldner. Let's Begin Again by Heather B. Moore. The runner-up is Let's Begin Again by Heather B. Moore. Yay, Heather.
Susan, pause.
And
It's too late. What happened?
I don't
What
know what
happened?
happened. Tally said pause, so we have to pause. I think they want to bring the winner up.
They
So
did.
just hang on a second.
I think they already did. I saw the name.
No, they rewound it.
Did they?
Yes.
I had the wrong, I was doing the wrong people.
That's okay. We
Okay,
love you.
so
anyway.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
You know that we didn't mess up on the runners-up and the winners.
Okay, I'm pulling all the people up and
Okay.
then we will
Begin
the
again.
winner.
Okay, we'll start over. Okay.
I'm horribly sorry.
That's okay. We love you, Hallie. This is not easy.
Hey, we're all learning.
Hey, we do this live sometimes too. Like we
Yes.
catch our stiletto in the thing and almost fall and have to hold each other up.
So many times. I can't
So
tell
many
you.
times, yeah.
So many
We take
times.
our shoes off because we don't.
No.
we
You
don't
take
want-
your shoes off. I spend way too much money on my shoes to take those puppies off.
All right,
What happened?
everyone is now promoted and you,
Okay.
and so if you're promoted, turn your video on, and if you win, turn your audio on. And I'm sorry, I won't do that again.
And the Rone Award for the best contemporary suite book of 2020 goes to Catching Waves by Kimberly Cray. Yay, Kimberly! Is she here? Is she here?
No, she's not here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I know Kimberly though, and I met her last year. She is a fabulous, sweet, wonderful, warm person. So of course,
I'm sure she's
Mar.
going to be very happy to know that she won.
Yeah, I love them, Mar, though. I love them all. I'll be quiet. Hey, you know what? We have intros though. You're supposed to. Did you read the intro about the contemporary suite genre?
We don't have intros. You didn't send
Yes,
those
I
out.
did. I read the runners-up are, the nominees are.
Well, she sent you a thing.
I don't have a thing.
I don't have a
You're the
thing.
one that asked for a thing. You're the one that asked for the thing. I send everybody a thing.
I think everybody
I spent
understands that.
I spent 2 hours making the thing.
I have the
I
thing.
have the list for the 2020 Rone finalists.
Oh, for heaven's
I didn't
sake.
get that either, Missy, just so you know. It's okay, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure everybody in the audience knows that a contemporary sweet romance would be a contemporary romance that doesn't have a lot of going on. So we're okay.
It's all right. Let's proceed.
Sorry.
Looking forward.
Down the tube.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good, TJ.
It's all good. So you're going on to the next category, correct?
Yes,
Mrs.
we're going on to the next category.
So
Because
you explain what a paranormal short is?
1 second, please.
No worries. In the meantime, dying, Julie York. Go
Okay,
ahead.
while we're doing it, the paranormal short is a highly popular category where the grown-up werewolves and vampires and shifters and angels and demons and all manner of world meanings come to play.
There you go.
yeah, I don't have that.
You do in your email. I promise you do in your email.
All right.
Paranormal short are Fire Maidens, Paris by Anna Lau or Lowe. Essential Magic by T.M. Cromer. Sorry, I know Tara. Very happy for her. I'm excited. Rain of Fire by Cassie McLean. Love and Omens by Kate Kokinen. Matching Bloodlines by Deborah Garland. Charm Me Again by Tina Stetler. Blood King by Amber K. Bryant. The second runner-up is Essential Magic by T.M. Cromer. Yay, Tara. I love you, darling.
Which is, he was hot.
First runner-up is Love and Omens by Carrie Polkinen. And the Rone Award for Best Paranormal Short goes to Fire Maidens, Paris by Anna Lowe. Yay, Anna. Is she here?
No.
Okay.
It was fabulous.
She won. She is, right?
She's incredibly happy she won.
Yes, I know I was when I won. I remember the first time I won. That was a riot.
What happened?
Well, we were at the conference that shall not be named.
Oh God, we're not even. Can we? Thank you. That's just,
PC Giltnon sitting next to me, and you guys are, listing off the. No, I didn't even know what the hell a Rone was. Didn't even know what a Rone was, and they're, naming the nominees, and I was looking at CC, and I said, so and so's got this. She's a really good author, and so and so's got it. So and so's got it, and CC's like, shut up, you won. I know you did, and I'm like, nah, no, it's so and so. So they announced my name, and I'm like, I looked at CC. I said, what did they say? And she said, they called your name, you won. And I'm like, nah, the other lady was supposed to win. And she says, you're a feckin' idiot. Get up on that stage.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So,
So you. That is so you, too.
I remember your face. It was awesome.
yeah, it was.
I remember.
Did you ever get a picture of your face when you were walking up on that stage? Because it really was just
Well,
totally coming off.
I didn't have a speech prepared or anything. So I get there and say something stupid like, this is for all the girls who never got to go to prom like me. Like that had anything to do with winning a Rone. I didn't know what to say. I was just like bawling and like shaking. I'm like, this is so cool. I won an award. And I didn't even know what the hell the award was.
Right?
I didn't have a clue. That's me. I'm generally clueless. Clueless in Illinois. Oh, are we ready for
Alrighty.
the next
Yeah,
one?
let's go next.
Move on to the next.
The finalists for Historical Regency are How to Wake a Sleeping Lady by Bree Wolfe, Lieutenant and the Lady by Colette Cameron, Song of Love by Mara Platt, The Baron's Daughter by Laura Beers, For Midnight Sin by Sophie Darling, Unkept Promises by Jude Knight, Last Duke Standing by Cheryl Boland. I love Cheryl. second runner-up is Lieutenant and the Lady by Colette Cameron. Yay, Colette. Yes, I get it. First runner-up is The Baron's Daughter by Laura Beers. Yay, Laura. And the Rone Award for Best Historical Regency of 2020 goes to Her Midnight Sin by Sophie Darling. Yay, Sophie! She here?
Perfect name for historicals.
Yes, it is. Those are all awesome. And I've read almost all of those, and they're fabulous. Is Sophie here?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
I haven't got to, well, somebody just step up and pretend to be Sophie so I can congratulate him and give him an air hug.
Because seriously, all those authors are just fabulous. I'm like, I haven't read all those books, but I have read out for all those authors, and they're fabulous.
Okay. So what's next? I'm having fun.
One more for you.
You got a cover one to do next. Suze?
Cover?
Yep.
Cover design.
Sweet. I'm ready.
All right.
The finalists for suspense mystery cover design are Flies in the Punch Bowl, designed by Carlos Esparza. Hidden, designed by M.L. Romer. Lever Templar, designed by Melissa Volker. Marked, designed by Kelly Ann Martin. Roman's Revenge, designed by Kelly Ann Martin. Sketches of Life, designed by Kelly Ann Martin.
She's busy.
Spent Identity, designed by Isabel Roballo. The second runner-up is Hidden, designed by M.L. Romer. First runner-up is Flies in the Punch Bowl, designed by Carlos Esparza. The Rone Award for Best Suspense Mystery Cover Design of 2020 goes to Mark, designed by Kelly Ann Martin. Congratulations, Kelly.
Kelly's here too, I think.
Is she?
I do believe she is.
She's here. She needs to unmute to accept.
Here she is. Yes, hi, Annie. Congratulations. We are so excited for you.
Oh my gosh. You are so freaking talented, it scares me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start crying actually. Oh, thank you all so much, and I don't know what to say. Huh? Oh yeah. Thank you. It means a lot to me, and I want to thank all of you, and I want to thank the author, Stephanie Earhart, and it was such an honor to do her cover, and she kind of let me do whatever I wanted. So anyway, thank you so much, for all of you. Thank you.
It was a gorgeous cover.
It was gorgeous. We didn't know. We are so happy for you.
Yeah.
Gorgeous work. Gorgeous work. I have a tissue, but I can't pass it through the computer.
That's a socially distant tissue if I ever saw one.
Yes, this is
Okay, for the next batch of awards, I would love to introduce one of the dearest friends I have in the world, one of the oldest friends.
Wait a minute.
No, I knew that would get you.
I resented that remark.
We have known each other since remember when days, when neither one of us were, when she wasn't famous and I wasn't in publishing. So there you go. There you go. But she has risen to heights that I don't think she ever dreamed of, and I am so incredibly proud of her. I love her books. She's talented, she's gifted, she's also an incredibly kind and loyal and wonderful friend to us, Ms. Kath Bybee.
Thank you, Ms. TJ. Thank you, Academy. You know what? This is always such an amazing and fun conference to be at and to have something to do with. And I'm super happy that I can be back to do this, even if it's virtual. I remember having conversations with Susan about, Susan, tell me, it's got to be About 3 months ago. Maybe you said that you made the decision in July to put this on to a virtual conference, but Susan was on the phone with her and I just kept saying, you guys need to just make it virtual. You just need to make it virtual. This isn't going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're not going to get a turnout, blah, blah, blah. So I'm really super excited that I can be a part of it. I'm super excited to see people virtually and joke and have a great time. And you know what? I think we need to do this more often. Maybe we have to have, you know, mid-year awards, not awards necessarily, but we certainly can get together to do more fun things. But anyway.
Because we had the hors d'oeuvres picked out and the dinner menu.
No way.
After party, damn it.
We had the greatest party.
Exactly. Oh my God. Yeah.
The thing we're missing at the end of the day is the dancing that we would normally do at the end. And I didn't get to buy a new pair of shoes this year, which is just a tragedy.
It's heartbreaking.
It's, you know,
It's heartbreaking.
That's the best exercise I get all year. And look.
But
You
the
know-
best part about it is no Spanx.
yes, I'm wearing pajama bottoms, to be perfectly honest. So, and I don't know who put my name in as Catherine effing Bybee, but in case you didn't believe me when I said that I had a Catherine effing Bybee
You
stash.
gotta stand up so we can see.
CJ can't set it on fire.
Oh, I know.
You're doing it. Yeah, I can't make you take it off on stage because you
I
don't
couldn't
know
get it
that.
on. So my stepsister is actually the official sash maker for the Miss America contest. So can you see that? Here, I'll just go like
Nice
this.
rack.
I'll scroll. Yeah, it's all about the rack, really. But anyway, the story behind the sash, of course, is that I had gotten an opportunity to sign with Nora Roberts in Boonesboro, right? Sign
Okay.
books at her bookstore, or her husband's bookstore, I should really point out. And I told my stepsister, I said, I want a sash that says Nora fucking Roberts, and I'm going to give it to Nora fucking Roberts because she's Nora fucking Roberts. Oh, I'm sorry. This was the Rone Awards. I'm not supposed to drop the F-bomb. Effing.
This is why I don't let her wear it in person, and this is why she's doing this right now.
So sorry. I meant to bleep myself out. So anyway, at the end of the day, I did give the sash that said Nora effing Roberts to Mrs. Roberts, and it was a highlight of my career. But anyway, I just, sorry. God, TJ, you need to wash my mouth. That was so, okay. I'm going to apologize in advance for anybody's name I butcher. As I read this, everybody was laughing at me because there are things I'm good at. I'm good at a lot of things. So with that said, let's go ahead and roll up our young adults. Nominees, finalists for young adult are Cherokee Summer by Susan Anthony. Gumshoe and the Mysterious Mushrooms by Laura Hawkes. Love that title. Portal Through the Veil by Miranda Lynn. The Apocalypse 5 by Stacey Rourke. Rocking it right there. And the runner-up is The Apocalypse 5 by Stacey Rourke. Yay. Mm-hmm. And the Rone for the Young Adult of 2020 goes to Gumshoe and the Mysterious Mushrooms.
Congratulations, Laura. Is she here?
She is here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yay,
I
congratulations, Laura.
won. Oh my God. I'm like, Susan, I can't believe I was expecting everybody else. I want to thank everyone. I can't believe it. I can't believe. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank TJ and everyone else that works for the In Detail magazine. It's a fabulous magazine. And of course, Susan and TJ for putting us together. Thank you so much. And I am so very honored. Thank you.
Oh, congratulations.
Yay, congratulations, Sarah.
Excited for you.
You know what I'm missing right now? The hunky models that take us onto
Yes.
the stage. There's no butts to goose or anything.
Oh
And,
my gosh.
Well-
Where's Brandon when you need him?
I'm
Brooke,
here.
Brent, and Mike.
Right here, Greg.
and Michael.
Mike, right?
Foster and all, yes. Oh my
But
gosh.
Mike's career has really taken off. I
It
mean,
has. I was just talking to him.
He's
the other
in
day.
movies. He's in movies
Oh.
and TV shows and everything.
fabulous. We used to
Yeah.
have such a great time going up and down those stage.
Yeah, we, you know, and we knew
Well,
him when.
I'm not hunky, but I'm chunky.
Oh, you are
hunky.
hunky. You're one of our
Like
silver
it.
foxes.
Your wife was
If
telling me.
it were in real life, you'd be right up there.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna
Oh,
keep
that
it.
sounds awful, doesn't it? Escorting.
Yeah, just a little.
To the stage, to the stage.
To the stage, to the stage. All right, we're gonna be moving on to fantasy. So let's get rolling. The finalists for fantasy are Whispers of Everbrow by Heidi Catherine, Tides of Time by Luna Joya, The Rogue King by Abigail Owen, 100 Breaths by Jean M. Grant, Charmed Against All Odds by Betty Bolt, Amber Ruin by Suzanne M. Stubble. The second runner-up is 100 Breaths by Jean M. Grant.
Congratulations, Jean.
And the first runner-up is Tides of Time by Luna Joya.
Yay.
Great cover. And the Rone for the best fantasy of 2020 goes to The Rogue King by Abigail.
Yay, Abigail.
Yes.
I have that shirt.
Congratulations.
I have Abigail's shirt. She here?
I don't know. Is Abigail here? Hallie, is Abigail here? I don't know. I didn't.
No,
No,
How is Susan having an opportunity to actually type in the chat while we're doing this? You're just so
I am. I'm having fun.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A little concerned about that. Congratulations, guys. This is, fantasy. I'm looking forward to some of the fantasy and the time travels and stuff like that to start coming back, right?
Yes.
Kind of go with circulatory. I think we're about ready to. I don't think anybody wants reality and contemporary right now. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know. I kind of want to escape into a whole different world. So
Exactly. I agree.
exactly. All right, we are going on to time travel and sci-fi, my favorite. So the finalists for time travel sci-fi are To Weave a Highland Tapestry by Mary Morgan, Bond Proof by E.G. Minetti, The Girl Who Loved Caravaggio by Bellamy,
Good job, Catherine.
and Bride of Daughters by Kate L. Mary. The runner-up is The Girl Who Loved Caravaggio by Bellamy.
Congratulations, Belle.
Yeah, she's here too.
And the Rone for the time travel sci-fi book of 2020 goes to The Bride of Daughters by Kate L. Mary.
Congratulations, Kate.
Yes. Is she here?
Is she here?
no.
Nope.
Okay. I have to say that if she's not here, I have to tell everybody I read, just because I love sci-fi and time travel, I read all of those books and I was like, my goodness, I had so much fun. They were all so fabulous.
Isn't it great?
So yes, congratulations to all of that bunch.
Congratulations. Big congrats. Yes. Caravaggio had me tongue twisted last night.
Right.
That's why they were thanking me for getting it right.
We
I
had
was
a
like, yes, she did it. She did it.
we had a pool
I've been
going
practicing.
Yeah, we had a pool going to see if you'd butchered or not. Tanya won.
Oh,
I had faith in you.
oh, wait a minute.
Oh, you just wait. You just wait till we get down there a while. I cannot wait till she says another name and I'll let you know which one it was.
Oh gosh, now I don't even remember which one it was. That's a problem.
I know we were going back and forth on the audio texts.
Yeah,
I ought to put those up sometime, man.
they were fun. They were fun. They were fun. All right, we're going to go on to cover design for historical. Let's see what we got here. The finalists for the historical cover design are Rachel Anderson for Beneath an Italian Sky, Shauna Hatfield for Gift of Grace, Dar Albert for The Chieftain, Josh Hollis for The Colonel, Victorine Litsky for The Girl in Gray, Kellyanne Martin for Winter's Hawk. Dar Albert for Wolfheart. And the second runner-up for best cover is Rachel Anderson for the cover design of Beneath an Italian Sky.
Congratulations,
Sounds so beautiful.
Rachel.
Yes. Then the first runner-up is Victorine Litsky for The Girl in Gray.
Congratulations, Victorine.
Yay.
Is she here?
Don't know. And the Rone Award for historical cover design goes to Josh Hollis for The Colonel.
Oh,
That is a great
congratulations, Josh.
That is a great cover. Fabulous.
It's just so pretty.
All right. Is Josh here to speak with us?
He is not here.
Okay.
We're gonna get stick figures next year.
Yeah, hey, if it works for football games, why not?
Oh
You
my
need to get
God.
like your fan, Catherine, and put their picture on it. You can hold it up.
And then keep flipping it.
There you
Okay, I can do that. Thank you for this. Thank you, what does he said to thank Jesus and your agent and then get off stage? Isn't that what he said? Is that what Greg said right before we came on? Anyway, congratulations, everybody.
The next one's your favorite one, Catherine.
Actually, wait a minute, we're done, but I'm done now, right? Now it's on to, I'm done. Now it's.
Oh, yes, now I get to introduce. And why don't you introduce this lady now? I've introduced her once.
Tanya?
Yeah.
I can introduce Tanya. Tanya's been, pardon me?
Yeah.
I've been introduced. Is that necessary?
I can introduce you. I can introduce you. Okay, you say you're not the right, or you say you're not the brains behind, but you are just as much of a workhorse, if not, or I should say more so than TJ. But the two of you guys, without the team, I don't think this magazine would work. You know, when I remember, you know, when TJ was in, you know, making this magazine, and then when I was watching the amount of people that are actually working for the magazine now, there was how many? There couldn't have been a half a dozen in the very, very beginning. And it just seems like it's every year I watch these videos and I'm like, where do these people come from? There's just so many, but I know that you are the workhorse behind it. And everybody that's watching this right now should understand that without you as part of that team, it just wouldn't happen, at least not in the way it does. So you're an amazing woman. And now it's your turn to see if you can butcher your
Beautiful
name.
soul.
It would not be, you know what? It would not be nearly as much fun. That's for darn sure. I don't know if I'd want to do it.
All right. Okay. Go on, Tanya. You've got the floor.
Ready. I'm ready. Finalists for mystery are Murder in the Cards by Tony Piazza, When Mountains Fall by Roland Anderson, Sprinkled in Malice by Catherine Bruns, Lovely Digits by Janine Englert, Death by Dissertation by Kelly Brackenhoff, and the runner-up is Lovely Digits by Janine Englert.
Here too.
Janine.
And the Rone Award for Best Mystery 2020 goes to Sprinkled in Malice by Catherine Bruns.
Congratulations, Catherine.
Say congratulations, Catherine. I can say the names, but I can't say congratulations.
That's it.
I
Is
can't
Catherine
see.
here?
Is she here?
She is not here.
She's not here.
That's okay. I remember one of the last years that that I was there, because of course 2 years ago I had to leave unexpectedly, but there was all of the awards were sitting out on that table, and I'm like, we need to make sure that there's at least one sitting there so that people know that they're not in the audience. They don't figure out that they weren't the winner before we said it. So we've evolved quite a bit. Now we're not even, now we don't even have a table.
We live and learn. We live and learn.
You know what's
We've learned a lot over the years, that's for sure.
But what's hard about this is there are so many authors that I know, and I want them all to win.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm
It
cheering.
is hard, yes. That is what is so hard when we're doing this and we're putting these videos together. It's just like, oh, they're so good. Oh no, oh, they're so good. Oh no, they're so good. All right, good. So it's true.
It's a good problem to have.
Yep.
All right.
Finalists for audiobooks are Rebel Bear by Anna Lowe, narrated by Kelsey Osborne. Captivated by a Vampire by Susan Criscom, narrated by John York and Gracia Gilland. Starless by Catherine Levesque, narrated by Brad Wills.
I love Brad.
War Serenade by Jill Wallace, narrated by Peter Noble. The Captain by Julie Coulter Bellin, narrated by Tristan Wright. And the runner-up is Starless by Catherine Levesque, narrated by Brad Wills.
I love Brad. Yes. Mr. Sexy.
And the Rone Award for Best Audiobook 2020 goes to War Serenade by Jill Wallace, narrated by Peter Noble.
Congratulations.
Is Peter here? Is it Peter that gets the award? Peter gets the award.
Peter gets
correct?
the award, yes.
Okay, is Peter here?
Peter is not here.
I'll tell you, audiobooks being so incredibly popular right now and just such a huge spike in the industry, it makes a big difference having the right narrator.
Oh, it does.
It makes a huge difference having the right narrator.
I won't let anybody but Brad Wills narrate my books for me unless it's a straight up, it needs a female narrator. Brad, every time. Mr. Sexy. God, I love him. He's such a sweetheart.
Hey, Kat, you're up.
Historical novella are The Best Is Yet to Be by Catherine Levesque. Speaking Rachel by Josie Rivera. Earl of Scarborough by Colette Cameron. Gift of Faith by Shanna Hatfield. The Sinclair Hound by Caroline Lee. Produced by the Pirate by Maggie Anderson. The Pirate's Redemption by Ruth A. Casey. Second runner-up goes to
Oh,
Best Is Yet to Be by Catherine Levesque.
congratulations.
First runner-up is Earl Scarborough, Colette Cameron.
Love her.
Oh, both of them.
Yes.
And the Rone Award for Best Historical Novella 2020 goes to The Sinclair Hound by Caroline Lee.
Congratulations, Caroline.
Oh, yes, that's a fabulous bunch too. Man, that would have
Is
been
she
a hard
here?
one.
If she's not here, Catherine Levesque will accept for her.
Okay.
I'll have to re-promote her. Give me just a moment.
Okay.
If I had known, I would have left her there.
Okay, I texted you.
You
I
knew
texted
because I gave you that information before.
Yes, I did text
No,
you.
that was, sorry.
We didn't get that memo.
I did. Greg gave it to me, but I didn't have it marked on the right page.
Fair enough.
I apologize.
50 lashes, 50 lashes.
He would do it too. Catherine, you need to turn on your video and your microphone, hun.
And TJ, Tanya has one more category after. You keep calling my name. It's not, I know when
I'm
my.
sorry, you know what? 'Cause you know what I'm doing? I'm looking at stupid intros that none of you are looking at.
That's nice.
I'm looking.
There she is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Catherine.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Hello, hello.
Sorry to kick you
thank
out
you
and
for
bring
both
you
of
back.
them.
No, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. My husband's actually feeding me right now, so you're lucky I don't have a mouthful of dinner. But Caroline came on board with Dragon Blade a couple years ago, and she is such an amazing writer. So I know she would be so appreciative of this. This is really a big deal for her. So thank you guys so very much for this. I really appreciate it.
Fabulous. All right.
Congratulations.
And you got the runner-up too, so there you go. You guys are just like sweeping. it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Great
I'm
job
excited.
all around.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. All right.
Finalists for paranormal cover design are Julie Nichols for Company of the Damned. Anna L. Spies for Conspiracy of Ravens. Olivia at Nibble Art. for Lilith's Children. Kellyanne Martin for Loveless. Anna L. Spies for Nevermore. Strong image editing for Pricked. Fiona Jade for Spellbound Captive. And the second runner-up is Kellyanne Martin for Loveless.
Congratulations, Kelly.
LAC.
First runner-up is Strong Image Editing for Pricked.
That's a gorgeous cover.
It is a pretty cover.
And the Rone Award for Best Paranormal Cover of 2020 goes to Olivia Nevillard for Lilith's Children.
Good one.
Congratulations. Those are
Love
some
those
amazing
covers,
covers.
man. I just,
Those are gorgeous
I'm
covers,
amazed at the covers people can create now.
right?
You know,
Yeah,
you
I
know what?
can't-
It's made mainstream publishing step up their game.
It
Oh.
certainly
It
Oh,
has.
I did, serious. You know, the covers we see come through from indie and small, there's no comparison a lot of the time with mainstream. It's like they are
Absolutely.
just so gorgeous, so much better in so many ways.
They are some pretty amazing
Indie
covers.
publishing in general has made traditional publishing step up its
Step up.
game.
Yeah.
Well, that's because it started making
Stop
money.
suing them.
Yep.
No, it's all good. Yeah. Well, you know what I really appreciate is the fact that here we are looking at covers and they don't have the same individual who shall never be named again on this show. Remember the man that was on every single cover because he was the one that was designed, and that was something that TJ didn't have anything to do with it, that first conference in that one place that we don't talk about anymore. Good night. I'm like, really? Really? Really?
Another cover with the same guy. Another cover with
Jimmy.
and another cover with the same guy.
And another. Oh, it's the same guy. Wow. Okay.
That's in the beginning of the self-published, indie-published era, though. And there
But that
wasn't a lot
was-
to choose from
Fair
because
enough.
the
There wasn't a
really did have everything. So there you go.
And he was on a couple of my covers. I changed that as fast as I
All
could.
right.
Anyway,
Anyway,
moving on.
moving on, I have the Contemporary Steamy. So this means, you know, contemporary with a little finalists for Contemporary Steamy are Forbidden by Time by Negan Papin. Oh, I'm sure I butchered that. I apologize. Cold Horizon by Christy McCaffrey. Typhoon Toby by R.L. Morel. Will Rise from Ashes by Jean M. Grant. Beyond the Dark by S.H. Pratt. Our video is having an issue. I've Got You by Becca Seymour. The second runner-up is Cold Horizon for Christy McCaffrey.
I read that one. It was good.
First runner-up is Becca Seymour for I've Got You. And the Rone for Contemporary Steamy Book of 2020 goes to Jean M. Grant for Will Rise from Ashes.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Jean.
Jean.
Woohoo!
Beautiful.
And is she here? Did she? Is this? I know
She's
final
not here unless she's under another name.
under another name. All right. Well, congratulations.
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 This is so exciting. This is like my favorite night of the whole year. Next
Is it?
week, Christmas.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Christmas, the Rone Awards. There you go.
I think this year it's
I
going to
don't
be.
even have a book up and I'm excited. I am just so happy for everybody.
Because you know what, we love these authors really are, and the covers, they all are really talented, gifted people that you know they are, and it's like, oh my gosh, on every one of them.
Yeah.
I know I'm sitting there going, ooh, oh, I know her. Oh, I read that. She's so good. I love it. It's like, okay, calm down.
Oh,
Take a
that's
little
beautiful.
breath.
Oh my gosh, they did a good job on that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Like I said, makes everybody step up their game.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, romantic comedy. Let's move on. The finalists for the romantic comedy are Babies at Coconuts by Beth Carter.
Love you, Beth.
Let It Be by Laura Chapman. Great music. Starfish by Lisa Becker. Seize the Day by Catherine R. Beale.
I'm on the edge of my seat, literally.
The runner-up is Seize the Day by Catherine R. Beale.
We love you, darling.
And the Rone Award for the Best Romantic Comedy of 2020 goes to Starfish by Lisa Becker. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Wow.
She's here. Yay!
And now
I'm
we're-
here.
Go.
Wow, thank you so much. This is a surprise and an honor, and I'm so flattered. Thank you to the selection committee for picking this little gem of a story, and thank you to the other authors in the category for inspiring me with their stories of love and with their humor. I'm very grateful to be an indie author and be part of this community where I get to play with my imaginary friends all day. And so thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Way to go.
I know.
Oh, I love it when they're here. You know what the very worst thing in the world is, and this has happened a couple of times, and this time is kind of one. It's like you've got every single runner-up in the audience and only a few of the winners.
Yeah.
Oh, that just kills me because it's like,
It is what it is.
oh, you want them all up there talking. You want them all up there because they're all so good. Darn it. Okay.
Well, next time. All right, we're going to be moving on to contemporary cops, jocks, and cowboys. Finalists for cops, jocks, and cowboys are Nobody Else But You by Claire Marty. Game Changer by Sierra Hill. Fourth In by Lily Mirren. Second Sight by Patricia D. Eddy. And the runner-up is Second Sight by Patricia D. Eddy. And the Rone Award for Cops, Jocks, and Cowboys go to Game Changer by Sierra Hill.
Congratulations, Sierra.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
She's here.
Is she here?
Yay, Sierra.
Hey, also a shout out to Patricia because she is a good friend of mine, and I love her writing and books. And thank you, TJ, and the entire team of reviewers and organizers, and Susan. I met you a couple years ago, and you're just wonderful. Thank you. And the others in the category, Patricia and Claire and Lily, it's such an honor to be a finalist with you. I know all the hard work that goes into not only writing a book, but publishing it and getting it out there. So, wow, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Congratulations. And it looks like you have plenty of room on those shelves to put those awards. You're good. You're good.
Along with her Kids' Choice.
Make sure you put it where every time you're doing a live video, people see it in the background.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
All right, congratulations. All right, we're going on to cover design. Yes, we are. Mine's slow. The finalists for fantasy sci-fi cover design are Anne Spies at Early Fair Design for Deadly Courtship. 1106 Design for Einstein's Compass. Ginger Kinney for Green Eden. Rebecca Frank for Ink It Over. Naja Camber for Sky to Sea. Catherine Rose Miller for The Invisible and the Void. Indivisible and the Void. Carrie Clowder for Trader's Code. TJ, I'm gonna hurt you. The second runner-up is Carrie Clowder for Trader's Code. And the first runner-up is 1106 Designs for Einstein's Compass. That's a really
That is gorgeous.
Mhm. And the Rone for Best Fantasy Sci-Fi Cover Award goes to Rebecca Frank for her design on Ink It Over.
Very nice. Congratulations, Rebecca.
Yeah. Is she here?
She is not here.
Okay. Yeah, I might have butchered that name earlier a couple of times. But
That was the ones that we were working on this last bunch, and oh my gosh, you have got to hear her try to say Carrie Clowder. She's going clotter, clotter, click, click, clotter, click, clotter. That's very good. Come on, Catherine, you can say it.
Clearly.
Sorry, Carrie.
I tried so hard, and I have to get the names. I make TJ give me the names beforehand, like so that I can practice them, and then I have to send verbal messages to TJ and to Susan and go, "Am I saying this right?"
No, why would you think what in your history would make you think you were?
Well,
and then we've got Najla, you know, and it was like, oh, just throw that out. I can't say this.
I think she got the hardest category of them all.
And she did, I know.
Caravaggio's sticking with me forever, though. I'm telling you that right now. And that was the name on the book. That wasn't the doctor. Anyway, that was fabulous.
Oh, gosh.
All right. I think we're moving on back over to Susan.
Yeah, Susan, pick it up, baby.
Okay. The finalists for novella are The Marriage of Time by Mariah Stone, Dragon Burning Bright by Michelle Fox, Face Off by Rebecca Connolly, Heather B. Moore, and Sophia Summers, Healing Emily's Heart by Cece Cordelia, Fatal Break by Beth Prentice, The Shadow Heart Curse by Carolyn Bentley, the second runner-up is Fatal Break by Beth Prentice. The first runner-up is Dragon Burning Bright by Michelle Fox. Congratulations, Michelle. And the Rone Award for Best Novella Book of 2020 goes to The Shadow Heart Curse by Carolyn Bentley. Congratulations, Carolyn. God, I hope I'm saying her name right.
Now that we're in
You are.
Got you all worried. Is she here?
I'm going with no.
No.
Okay.
I'll stop just a second. I'll stop.
The finalists for suspense thriller are
I'll stop.
Okay, you can go.
Code of Conduct by April White. I like that cover.
Yeah, that's great.
For the Love of a Seal by Dixie Lee Brown. Break My Bones by Rachel Tomeo. A Tangled Web by A. Claire Everward. Playing Jasper by Ginger Ring. I know Ginger, she's lovely.
I'm loving that cover, baby.
The runner-up is For the Love of the Seal by Dixie Lee Brown. Congratulations, Dixie. And the Rone Award for Best Suspense Thriller of 2020 goes to A Tangled Web by A. Claire Everward. Congratulations, A. Claire. Is she here?
That's a really good book.
No, she's not here.
Okay.
Hey, can I say something right here? Can I just chime in for a minute?
No, not at all. Ever. What do you think?
Dead serious. I'm the one that helped put this together. I'm the one that did the Rones. I know the winners. My hands are sweating and I'm nervous for every one of these authors. I'm sitting here going, oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is good. I stopped just a minute ago and went, oh, for goodness sakes. What am I doing?
That would be you. This is that nervous energy thing.
I already know these winners. Okay. Sorry. Okay, we can
It's all
continue.
You know,
My hands are sweating.
The finalists for historical Victorian to 20th century are Evie by Shanna Hatfield, Controlled Burn by Linda J. Cox, Nobody's Duke by Scarlett Scott. I love her too. Surrender to Honor by Elizabeth St. Michael. The Balcony Girl by Tina Suzdek. I'm going to butcher that. Sorry.
no, that was right.
Okay. The Innocent Wife by C.C. Cordelia. The Wicked Sister by Mary Lancaster.
Gosh, all of these, I'm like, they are
Great.
oh,
Moonwater by Pam Weber. The second runner-up is The Wicked Sister by Mary Lancaster. Congratulations, Mary. Love that book. First runner-up is Tina Suzdek. Balcony Girl. Yay, Tina! And the Rone Award for Best Historical Victorian 20th Century of 2020 goes to Surrender to Honor by St. Michael. Yay, Elizabeth. Congratulations. Oh, man.
All the
fabulous,
historical.
fabulous. She does wonderful work too.
It's awesome. Is she here?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
I'm jumping for you.
No.
Woo, Elizabeth. Lots and lots of chats. Well done.
Yes, lots and lots of chats.
Yeah.
What's next, people?
Your last one, I think. Is this the last category? Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh,
Contemporary cover. Oh, wait a minute. No.
For Susan, but then you got me.
And then you got you. And that's it, right?
yes. Okay. The finalists for contemporary cover design are Canaxa for Abigail Always, Covers by Comb for Breaking the Sitter, Joanne Walker for Chasing Hope, Ashley Johnson for Kiss and Make Up. Oh, that's cute.
That's a really great cover.
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Cassie Roop of Pink Ink Designs for Out Red? Out of Red, okay. Cassie Roop of Pink Ink Designs for Out of the Shadow. Becky Monson for Seize the Day.
Love her covers. Love Catherine's cover.
The second runner-up is Cassie Roop of Pink Ink Designs for Out of the Red. The first runner-up is Becky Munson for Seize the Day. And the Rone Award for Best Contemporary Cover Design of 2020 goes to Canaxa for Abigail Always and Ever After Romance. Awesome. I love that cover. That is freaking gorgeous.
Isn't that the coolest cover?
I know.
Superimposed that. It's just really cool. Yeah, it is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations.
Yay.
Yeah.
Is she here? Are they here? Canaxa? I think it's just a
I
group.
don't know. Is it a group or is it a company? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
It's a really cool cover. Okay.
Yep.
So
Is that-
continue on. Yeah.
All right. Is it time to party yet? Not yet, Belle. Bella.
We're
Almost.
getting there, Belle. We're getting there, Belle.
We're getting there.
All right. This is on you now, TJ, Little Miss McKay.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Time for
We're
you to
down,
do-
we're down to the wire, folks.
Let me introduce TJ McKay one more time.
If you want to
Great
buy it, I
stories.
can probably find it.
Well,
In
okay,
case there's
so
somebody out there who doesn't know who she is.
so TJ, and I say this story many times. TJ and I met.
Stop. I want to hear what she's going to say about me.
Pause. TJ and I,
I don't care.
and
I'm scared to hear what she's going to say about me.
I was reminded because I tried the shirt on that I wore to my very first book signing.
Mhm.
Let's just say that COVID is an enemy of the state, and it did not fit.
You didn't say it right. It's friggin' COVID.
It is friggin' COVID, but I've already dropped one too many F-bombs. I always promise I won't, and I do so solemnly apologize for doing that. But so TJ came to my very first book signing when I was just a baby author. And I looked at her and I said, do you know they have conferences for these things? And she's like, they do? And her husband kind of looks at me like, who are you? Like, Wayne was like, there's this stranger. I'm like, let's go to a conference. They're having one in Los Angeles. So we go to, and we do, like we just met, and then we ended up going to this conference it was an RT, right? Wasn't it an RT? TJ?
It was in LA, yeah.
RT. And it was in the Bonaventure. No, it wasn't the Bonaventure. Was it
No,
the Bonaventure? Yeah, okay. So anyway, in downtown Los Angeles, so we get there, and we pull in. And now, mind you, we don't have 2 dimes to push together. Like we budgeted. She's circling everything on the program where we can get the free cheese and crackers. Right?
She's not lying either. This is
no.
True story. True story.
So we're just yeah. So we drive in, and the guy's like, okay, so it's like $43 a day to park in the valet or something, and there was no self-parking option. And I looked at the guy, I'm like, dude, I need to eat. Well, I'm here for 4 days or whatever it was.
And you turned around and looked at me and say, so do we eat or do we park?
Right.
Do we eat or do we park?
We had to go, he's like, go across the way, blah, blah, blah. You can park in the whatever, it's $8 a day. I'm like, rock on. Sorry, dude, went in the wrong hotel. I'm out of here. Did a U-turn, got out, and was able to park the car. But from then on, TJ and I roomed together quite a bit. Not usually at the Rone Awards because you've got 1,000 other people that are pulling at you, and I need to have it more quiet. But and we only get to see each other at these things and dance and have a really great time. So at the non-dance party afterwards, I expect you to be there, and I need to hear some music pumping in the background. So
you need her for a designated driver.
She's a designated driver every single time, but I told you in my speech, she's intrigued, and we're always at conferences where we never leave the hotel, so it's just useless.
It's useless being a friend of mine, because I can always be the designated driver, and we're always
Uber.
You're my useless Uber when we're stuck in a hotel. But anyway, cheers to the next time we get an opportunity to do this live and in person. I promise to have really amazing shoes and a cheap dress. And it's usually a cheap dress, and the shoes are usually really expensive, just saying. But TJ invented InDetail magazine really because there was no voice for indie authors. And I think it was kind of one of those brainchilds. It was like, you love to do this. This is what you need to be doing. And I like to own at least a percentage of your decision to make this magazine a success. And years and years later, here you are. You know, I am in awe of you and what you have done for every single person that is a nominee tonight, and everybody that puts their books in and has an actual a voice in this industry that wasn't there. It simply wasn't there before you did this. And
That's
so,
true.
And you have broke the ceiling on, I think, the expectations. Like, you've made other magazines step up. You've made other people step up their game. Yes, you're, as Susan had said at the beginning of this, your reviewers are not gonna blow smoke up anybody's skirt, but you also never leave anybody feeling depleted. Your reviews always have a positive spin, even if it's not a fabulous, wonderful review. So I just want to thank you for taking independent publishing from where we were back when there wasn't a voice at all, and there wasn't any parties for us at any of these conferences, and you made this magazine and this this part of our industry just that much brighter. And I love the integrity of this award, and I like the fact that this award's integrity is going to live long after others have gone. And that's all I'll say.
There are lots of comments from authors saying thank you. Catherine Levesque says, much love, TJ. You gave me a cover spot when I first started, and I will never forget that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And the reviewers, we cannot thank the reviewers enough, because they work really hard.
Right.
And they're always so kind.
And
even if your book's a stinker, they're still kind about it. So
right. And I will plug one more little thing, and this is, and I didn't talk to you about this beforehand, TJ, but I will always say, when you get to the point in your career when you have the ability to pay it forward, pay it forward. If there's, even if, I thought about, because I know times are really tough for a lot of people to advertise their book, and I thought about doing some type of a lottery, not a lottery, but like a contest every month where like I can donate money to put advertising in your magazine for other authors, not for myself, but for other authors that may be struggling. And maybe there's a way that we can incorporate that, because I don't want to see in detail, gosh, I'm gonna cry. I don't want to see it go down with the ship. I want you to rise always, because when we are all successful, we're all successful.
Exactly.
Right? So anyway, thank you, TJ.
You guys are wonderful. You make it worthwhile. I appreciate that very much. And I appreciate it especially because you guys know, and I don't think a lot of people do, but you guys know that the vast majority of people that work for InDetail magazine don't make any money at it.
I know.
And I'm one of them, because I love, and the ones that do make a very small amount. So the InDetail is here by and large because we sincerely love the people we work for and we help.
Right.
And so it means the world to me when you guys, those wonderful words that you say, it really means more than you can imagine. That's what keeps us going.
Mm-hmm.
It really does.
It does.
And I have to say, Kath, to everybody, you were the impetus for me starting it. You were the one that was going, you got to do this. Man, you got to do this.
Yeah, it's Kat.
That gave me that. You do. So
like, you got this, you know how to do this, nobody can do this better than you, etc., etc., etc.
I love you, baby. I love y'all.
We have one more comment that I think is important by Michaela Jade. I aspire to be like you gals and guys. Don't forget you set such a great example to us newbies.
And I think that's what we want. I think that's why we're here.
Yep, I absolutely think so. Okay, let's get on. We're on the last batch, guys. Let's get this done. Nominees, the finalists for the historical ancient, 18th, 15th centuries, The Promise by Catherine Levesque. Forgotten Secrets by Elizabeth Rose. The Secret of Sky Isle by Marisa Gillen. The Guardian by Mae Grayson. Runner-up, The Promise by Catherine Levesque. And the Rone Awards for the best historical ancient 18th century is The Guardian by Mae Grayson.
I love Maeve. Oh, I'm so happy for her. Maeve is one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet in your life.
Congratulations.
So my understanding is that Catherine Levesque will accept it for her?
Yes.
I will. She's with her 5-year-old grandson tonight and couldn't make it. So I told her I would be more than happy to accept the award for her. And I know she is going to be so thrilled. She's such a neat lady and such an excellent writer, as Susan pointed out. So I'm really thrilled for her. So thank you so much.
Oh,
Brilliant. Thanks, Catherine.
May I need to say something now too that Catherine's done, because Catherine, you said that very sweet thing in the comments, but I have to tell you, yes, we did, but I have never met anybody who is more kind and loyal to those that are good to her. She remembers that we gave her a cover years ago when she was on the Up and Rise. She's never forgot it, and she has probably been the most loyal supporter of us since, and I dearly adore you, Catherine.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I thank you for that.
Ditto.
She's amazing, and she's probably the busiest lady I know in publishing right now, because she's running 3 publishing companies as long as. And have you seen how many times Catherine Levesque book has been up here and won a runner-up or an award? And she's running 3 publishing companies, and she's still writing that quality of a book. That's something to be I stand all amazed.
Well, thank you so much. I like I said, I'll never forget what you did for me, and that's why Dragon Blade is a big supporter of InDetail. So thank you.
And we will never forget it. You are wonderful. I appreciate that more than
Thank you.
So
Thank
anyway, okay. We'll go on. And now we've got Paranormal Long, the finalists for Paranormal Long. That's over 300 pages, by the way, guys. Waking the Dead by Carrie Blaisdell. Hot Magic by Catherine Keene. The Dragon of New Orleans by Genevieve Jack.
I didn't read the list. I didn't know.
Vermilion Lies by L.D. Rose. Midnight's Redemption by Isabel Kate. Remember, she used to work with you. The runner-up is Waking the Dead by Carrie Blaisdell.
Congratulations,
I
Carrie.
think she's won before too. She writes fabulous books.
She won last year.
And the Rone Award for Best Paranormal Long Book, The Dragon Four Names by Genevieve Jack.
Very clever.
Okay.
She's
I
not
don't know
here.
if Jen's here, but I'm telling you what, if you haven't read that book, you have got to go read it. In the first chapter, I wept so friggin' hard. I had
Aw.
tears
Oh.
down my neck.
That's awesome.
One line. That was the day cancer took her smile. I'm telling you, you have got to read this. I've got goosebumps. I have goosebumps. I am so happy.
That's awesome. That's quite the endorsement right there.
Oh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry, I'll shut up now.
Is she here?
Yeah, you did the acceptance speech for her.
Tim Cromer.
I wish she was to hear that.
Well, she can always get back on
I don't know if
replay.
you want to pull Tara up and let her accept on her behalf. Tara's her good friend. I don't know. Ask Tara if she wants to accept. I'm sorry. I'm so happy.
Tara's texting her now. Fair enough. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
We need to give you a cigar in a room.
you guys have got to read that book. I'm telling you, from start to finish, it would just, sorry.
I just promoted Tara.
Oh,
Okay.
Tara!
Not just Tara, she's got me too, because we're watching together.
Oh,
What is this?
Hey, Bateman, we're best friends of Jen's. We're all best friends of Jen's, and she can't believe it. I probably can't say what she said on here, but
Yeah, she's
she's very
oh my
surprised.
goodness.
Yeah.
To paraphrase.
So anyway, we've all read Jen's story, The Dragon of New Orleans. It's an amazing, amazing book. Susan said it correctly. I mean, just that opening scene, with the cancer and the dragon and the tooth. We're all just we're so excited for her. It's amazing.
Oh my God.
She's so happy. We're happy. She's happy. Bye.
Sorry, but I love that book so much. I love the whole series. You got to read the whole series.
all right.
That is an endorsement. That is wonderful. Okay, the next, we've only got two left, guys. Young adult cover design. The finalists are Rue Volley, Jana Castle Ambrose, Najla Comber for North Tenera, Sarah Jo Clough for the Recruits, Molly Phipps for Roseblood, Maria Heidel for The Aviary, and Maria Heidel for The Garden. Michael Brett Collins for The Sword Chronicles. Second runner-up is Molly Phipps for Roseblood.
Congratulations.
That is a really cool cover.
That is.
First runner-up, Maria Heidel for The Garden.
Congratulations.
And the winner for Best Young Adult Cover Design in 2020 goes to Maria Heidel for The Aviary.
That's beautiful. Congratulations.
I am nobody's swan. That was great. That's a great tagline for the book.
I like that.
Yeah.
Were we good? Yours?
Absolutely.
I've got mine on.
We're all going to wear your things down. Okay, and the last category for the night is for the anthology.
TJ, you need to give me like 45 extra seconds with this one because there's a lot of names.
I was just going to say that there's a lot of
She has to bring them all up, and then they have to sit in a waiting room. So
And I want everybody to stay after because I have a message for everybody. Okay, so just stay after. Don't leave yet here because not everybody's going to the after party. Well, if you are, I'll probably repeat myself, but yeah, stick around. How exciting is this night? Oh my God. Oh my God. Even virtually, I'm excited.
Yeah, good fun.
You can't.
That's what I mean. I sit here and just, I wring my hands right along with everybody, and I've already seen them all, but I just get so excited.
Oh, it's all good.
Hey, look, Catherine's up here too. Hi, Catherine. she's one of us now. She should be, man. She should be relegated to us. That's for sure.
I have been with you guys for many, many years.
I should have had you up here presenting half of this. I'll tell you that. You know what? But I couldn't. You know, I honestly thought about that, Catherine, but I couldn't. I think, okay, what ones are they going to have her list off? Because she's in every freaking
Yeah,
give herself an award.
Oh, give myself an award. Yeah, right, exactly.
And let me tell you how awkward that feels.
Catherine had to do that once, huh?
Ivy speaks from experience, yes.
Yeah.
The first time, and you wouldn't tell me, and I was like, okay, that's it. And then the second time, and that's it. I stopped sending my books.
Of course I'm not going to tell you you won.
Submitting them and you'll get there someday. I'm sorry, I was responding to one of the chats. So this is just way too exciting. Way too exciting.
Are we ready, Holly?
Are we
No, I'm almost ready.
Holly.
That's okay.
Are we putting everybody on the anthologies? Are we like putting all of the people that were in that anthology up on the screen if they win?
I think that's what she's doing. So
That's what she's trying. That's what she's trying to do now. So the people that are here.
That's amazing.
Well,
Holly,
you know what?
I bow down at the.
I think that's.
You could probably start talking because I only have a couple more.
Okay. The finalists for anthology, do I have to read them? Are The Midnight Hour, All Hallows Brides by Catherine Lebec, Mira Platt, Scarlett Scott, Mayor Lancaster, Maggie Anderson, Chelsea Bowling City, Jane Bailey, and Violet Aran. Stars Are Shining Brightly by Paula Quinn, Aubrey Nguyen, Mira Platt, Sydney and Baby, Colette Cameron, Alex Aston, Admiral the American Lancaster. Oh, I missed it. Mistletoes by Sue Ellen and
All that. Oh, he went backwards.
Oh, he did. Mary Lancaster, Elizabeth Ellen Carter, and Lynn Connolly. Okay, I'm talking. Yow's and Mistletoe by Sue Ellen Wellfunder, Sharon Butchbinder, Candace Colt, Darcy Devlin, Mary Ellis, Deborah Jess, Crystal Hollis. I've never given this to you, Catherine. Karen Evelyn, Catherine King.
Smart move.
Timeless Romance Anthology, Kissing a Billionaire by Danielle Ferguson, Sarah M. Eden, Taylor Hart, Heather B. Moore, Sophia Summers, Annette Lyon.
Timeless Romance.
And the runner-up is Stars Are Shining Brightly by Paula Quinn, Aubrey Redd. Okay, Stars Are Shining Brightly.
And the rest.
All of those wonderful authors right there that you see on screen.
Yes, there are so many fabulous authors in all these anthologies. It's just wonderful.
And the Rone Awards for the best anthology.
Yay!
What?
Evan, Mira, Scarlett, Mary, Maggie, Chastity, Sydney. Oh, there we go.
Chastity!
Hi, everyone.
Chastity! Catherine! Who wants to talk? Both of you can talk. Take a turn.
Go, Chastity, go right ahead.
Okay. I just want to thank everyone for voting for us and for giving us this incredible opportunity. I want to thank Catherine for being my amazing publisher. My career has done so many great things since I came on with Dragon Blade that I can't even begin to say what this has done for me. It's just astounding. So thank you all very much. I'm thrilled beyond words.
Do we have a baby yet?
No, no baby yet.
Okay.
Well, I'll just say real quick that all of these gals in this collection, the anthology, were just amazing. I mean, they're such great authors. I'm so happy for them. I really am. So thank you so much.
If you all noticed, a lot of those authors were up for awards in other genres too.
They were. I mean, Amazing, amazing women. Really, really can't say enough good about them. So thank you. Means everything.
And that rounds up the Rone Awards for 2020. And we do want to congratulate every single one, every single finalist, whether you won or not. Amazing people you are. Please join us next year. And Susan and I are determined we're going to be in person next year so we can party and dance and hug and have all
I'm telling you, even if we have to have this at my house, we are having this in person next year. Friggin' COVID be damned. I don't care anymore.
Right. But before we run off, we definitely all need to give a collective thank you to Greg and Helen.
Yes.
I mean, this honestly, what they have done is just pretty, it's pretty freaking amazing, because they really have, they know what they're doing. I mean, we were just sitting here just cracking jokes. There's Greg. Hallie, you should turn on your
video, Hallie. We want to see your beautiful
your
face.
face.
Hallie's all dressed up.
There
too.
she is. Yes. She's all dressed up to sit there in the dark the whole time. You guys,
you're
just phenomenal. Every single thing. The hitch, and you're married, like, and you still talk nice to each other. I'm wow. How's that
I
happen?
like being married to him.
Okay,
Yeah,
Hallie, I'm expecting you to be giving. I am expecting you to be giving a speech next year because you.
I am too. I try every year.
Yeah, but you gotta submit
There
something.
has to be a category.
You gotta submit.
My category wasn't there.
But you know what? If it isn't, it goes into the others. It would go into contemporary suite or romantic suspense or something.
Remember contemporary suite? Suite's the one without the going on, right?
That's like what I write. Yeah.
Some of that actually.
Well, we do it. We just don't bring you in.
Yeah.
Close the door.
So seriously, guys,
Chandelier.
I think I'll speak for Hallie. Kidding aside, it is our privilege and our honor to support this conference.
Yes.
We love what you do. We love you guys. We pray for you guys.
Yes.
It's an amazing thing that you're doing, and it's an amazing thing that all these authors are doing.
Yes.
Authors, editors, agents. We're changing the industry, and let's just keep changing it for the better.
One book at a time.
Exactly.
Fabulous. Thank you, Greg. Thank you guys so much. So are we signing out and moving on over to the party land? Is that what this is?
I just want to tell everybody again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you to the hostesses for all these workshops, to the presenters, to everyone that showed up. If we have touched just one person's life, if we have given you the confidence to come out of, maybe you're in a shell and you think, oh, I might not be good enough. Maybe I'm not as a good writer as this person or that person. Just don't do that. Let us believe in you until you can believe in yourself. Okay, because like Allie Pleiter said earlier today, the world needs your words, and don't write to hit the New York Times bestsellers list, which is next to impossible now, because unless you have pictures of the editor of the New York Times screwing a goat, chances are you ain't getting on it. They've changed all the rules. But write because you love to, write because it brings you joy. Okay, right. Even if you just touch one person with your books, that's good. That's good. So just, I know I don't want to forget anybody, but thank you all. TJ, Catherine, Tanya, I just love you, darling. Greg and Hallie, you two are just two of the finest, most beautiful people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. And it just means a lot to me that everybody showed up and had fun and learned something, and I'm going to see you at the after party, okay?
Sounds great. I'm moving on.
All right. Thank you all.
I'll
Bye-bye.
go get it started.
Oh,
right.
well, I have not eaten since
I'm
11.
getting it
I
started.
got to go grab some
You get
dinner.
the party started.
You get the party.
Tell me how long we have before the party. How long do we have before the party?
Well,
Just
it's
so
going
you
to
know,
start.
the party room is officially open.
Oh,
Yay.
the party room is officially open, so we'll
It
just
is.
all jump in and start talking, and we'll make sure that we watch. We'll be watching Susan eat.
Yeah, we watched it. Hey, Greg, we need some music in the background. At least we could dance in our seats.
That's a good idea. I'll see what I can do.
Talked about that last week.
Oh, we have participants already.
All right, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you in a
Moving
second
on.
in the party room.
Mwah.
Congratulations, everybody.
Yes, congratulations.
Congratulations.